Okay, you're back. I'm back. Let's see. And I have, I'm live. Oh, here we are. There we go. All right. Now I'm live. I am having technical difficulties myself. See, Jan, you started something. I have to get it in my holder here. There we go. There. Whew. I hope you all came back. I hope you will come back. Hi, Pam. Thank you for joining me. I have to go and get my Kindle all set up again. Gosh, isn't that just terrible? Well, let's see. Well, if I can't find it, I can't find it. Hopefully everybody comes back. Facebook is changing. I know come the 1st of September, it's a whole new look. I'm thinking this is going to be an issue for me. And, just wait when you get used to the old way of doing something, they'll change it. And then you get to start all over. And now I'm sideways. Oh. Well, let's go this way then. Now you can see me. No worries. Can you see me okay, Pam? How is that working? I don't know. I don't know how am I going to do that now. So, well, it is what it is. I have things to show you, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do that. You can see me better this way, actually. I'm just waiting for my Kindle to catch up with me. Okay, come on. I don't know. I wish I could know if I could put it on. I wish I knew if I could turn it sideways when the camera is down. That's what I wish I knew. And I don't know. Well, let's see. Okay, so now, there it is. Okay. Well, that's all we can do. It was my fault that we got disconnected before. All mine. So I want to get going on this. Carla Marty is watching. Well, thank you for tuning in, Carla. That is so nice of you. Okay. I have to go sideways. Okay, so far so good. No, you can't turn your phone while live. Okay, well, this is not what I wanted. Okay. Can you see this? Here. Last week, Andy came to visit. Andy's my little 9-year-old granddaughter. And the one thing she always loves to do is make cards and stamp with me. So this was a card that we made. I have no idea, but she wanted to make a baby card. So this is the baby card that we came up with. Okay. I thought it turned out rather cute. And now I want to show you, last week we had the technique class. The technique was faux embossing, and that's what the letters were. Instead of being with embossing powder, we went and used packing tape and cardstock and made it look like embossing powder. So that was very cool. This was the first card. And that uses the nothing better than stamp set. Here was the second card. That one used the beautiful friendship. I thought that turned out rather pretty. The third card, which is our fancy fold, it's called a flap fold. It used the Zany Zebra stamp set, and what that does is there's a belly band that holds it in place. Okay, so there was that. Okay, I just got done with the stamp of the month, and those cards turned out gorgeous. I just love how they turned out. The first card, I just want to try something. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, I know what I can do. Sure. Okay. I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm going to do it. Okay, first I have to get it. First I have to... There we go. Okay. Now you're going to be looking at my stamp sets. Oh, if I can get this to work, huh? If you get dizzy, shut your eyes. There. And there, huh? Let me adjust my camera. There. Now. Whew, I feel much better now. All right. Okay, so here we used, the stamp of the month is Love of Leaves. And it has coordinating leaf dies. So the stamp, that's what we're using tonight, but it was our stamp of the month. So this was the first card that I designed. So in other words, if you bought this stamp set for a total of $24, you would get these 4-card kit to use your stamp set with. This was the other card. Here's the third card, using the dies, which I think turned out really pretty. And here's the fourth one. Okay? I thought that one turned out really pretty with the copper accents and then the glitter gems. So it was these 4 cards. Just like that. Okay. One thing I learned with the dies, when you're making like these leaves, you end up with a negative. And it really would work out pretty good to make a card with this. And I might just do that. That's why I saved them. They're stitched leaf dies. I wanted to show you the paper share. But anyway, I mean, you could go and make some kind of a card like this. Put your greeting right here. This is going to work. I can see this. Right here is another one. I think that would work great. Right? Okay. This was what the paper share looked like, if you were wondering. It's all the papers from the August to December mini catalog. Okay. Put that over there. And put these over here. Tonight's card will, of course, use the Love of Leaves and the dies. I have that all set up. And put that there. The ink we're going to use is Soft Suede, Bumblebee, Granny Apple Green, Calypso Coral, and Blackberry Bliss. I'll put these right here. And those are the inks we're going to use. Okay, I'll get myself all set up. I found that when using these dies, it works out best if you go and use a piece of washi tape to keep everything from wiggling around. And I just used some extra washi tape, retired washi tape that I have, and just glued it down. So it works out really good. I love how I didn't have to worry about it. That was the nice thing. So, okay. Well, I'm going to need these. Okay. And here's what the washi tape looked like. We're going to be using this little die, which I taped it to the top of my jute trim, burlap trim, so I wouldn't lose the thing. And that it comes to us from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I've mentioned it before. This is like my go-to set of dies. I use them so much. There's ever anything that you're thinking of purchasing, this is something that I highly recommend. Okay. I'll finish getting myself all set up. All right. We are, because this is a photo polymer stamp set, we will have to use, you can use a mouse pad. I'm using a Stampin' Up paper piercing pad. That's what I'm using. Okay. The card I'm going to make tonight is going to use a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. Okay. And that measures, it's going to open, rather than opening the traditional way, it's going to open from the bottom, something a little different. That is 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5.5. We're then going to have a piece of Bumblebee as our layer. That'll go there. A piece of Whisper White will go in the inside. And this piece right here will go on the bottom. Okay, so let's do our stamping. I'll put that right there. I am going to start with, the Granny Apple Green. Put that there. And the long leaf. I don't know what else to call it. So we'll put some right there. Hi, Connie Bushman and Judy Vine. You found me. Well, I am happy to see that. When I first started, I accidentally shut myself off. So that wasn't very nice. Then try to get everything back going again. That was with the Bumblebee. Now we're going to use our Calypso Coral. And we're going to use the medium-sized leaf. that'll go there. That'll be good. Okay, we'll put that right off to the side. And the last color we're going to use is our Blackberry Bliss. Did you get all of your salsa made, Judy? I see earlier you were in the process of making salsa. I'm happy to say I have all of that done. I am glad to be done. Of course, with the canning lid, I don't know if it's a shortage or it's just plain hard to find canning lids. It makes it a challenge also. Looks like portrait. Yes, it is, Arliss. I accidentally shut myself off, and then when I turned it back on, I had it in portrait. And then when I tried to put it to landscape, it won't let me. So tonight's Facebook Live is going to be all done in portrait. I'm sorry. I get frustrated. You know how that goes, right? Okay. So now we're going to take, I guess I didn't run a little piece. We're going to take our little die. And I'm going to go and run that through with a scrap of white paper. As you can see, it's a little one. It's less than an inch. So hold on, since I did not. Well, hi, Cindy Howard. Thank you for finding me tonight. Just having all kinds of technical difficulties. But I guess that can be expected. These things happen. Human nature, right? And then I went and I had it started and everything was going wonderful. And then I accidentally shut it off. I don't know why I did that. This is going to be a thank you stamp set. And I'm going to stamp my thank you in soft suede. Put it right there. Just like that. I really like this stamp set. It the font on the words, they're really so nice. I just love how it all ties together. Okay, so now I'm going to put this someplace where I won't lose it, right? Huh? Yeah, I'm going to put it right there on my light so I can see it. Now, I ran my bumblebee layer through my die cutting machine with this die. This is so cool. This is what it looked like. And when you're done, you have this. It just turned out so great. You just shared my video with your friends at Stamp. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's start putting this together. We're gonna go and as I said, we're using a piece of Blackberry Bliss. Just like that. I always like to turn them over and make sure they're smooth, right? With the burlap trim, try saying that fast, huh? We're going to use approximately 5 inches. And we're going to put that right here on the card. And of course, as you can tell, I messed that up because I got myself all frustrated. But I think I can make it work. Give myself a little bit of extra. Okay. I'm going to put that there. And because this is more bulky, I'm going to use some adhesive. That's ran out. Can you believe that? Yes, I can. If anything can go wrong tonight. There we go. And I'm going to go and the whole idea is that this is going to go right here on the bottom, right? I'll just put my ribbon off to the side. But what I want to do is I want just the veins of the leaves to be cut out. So what I'm going to do is just use the middle part. I'm not going to use this part because that would actually cut my leaf out. I don't want to do that. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. Right? So when I run it through my die cutting machine, it's going to cut out, I mean, this is backwards, but it's going to cut this part out, the veins of the leaves. Just like that. So I have to do it twice, because then after I run it through the first time, I have to run it through the second time and catch the other leaves. Like that. And because I try really hard to be prepared, I already did it. So that looks like that. So doesn't that make it look so much different than just having it plain? It just really made a big difference, I think. So let's glue that down. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Jim and I stayed home. We were puppy sitting my son's dog. She's up in years. I think she's 12 or 13. And I always said that Raz was my first granddaughter. So then I can give Andy a hard time and tell her that she's my favorite granddaughter. And she doesn't realize that Raz is, she thinks she's the only granddaughter. And, well, she's not. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go and cut this. Because I should have made it longer so it would fit underneath. But of course I forgot. I'm going to pick up my thank you. We're going to put that right there. And we need a dimension or two. And looking all over my desk, I gotta put my little die back on the piece of tape on my ribbon so I don't forget, lose it on this desk. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay. Oh well. Well, thank you, Cindy. Okay, let me fold this. I always like to put my cards together when they're open. They'll lay flat. You don't have to worry about the fold. But I'm going to go and put that like there. And then I'm going to put this right here. Put that thank you right there. Okay, now I have to get my gold glitter enamel dots that I accidentally put away. Oh my gosh, if this day could get any worse. And I want a medium-sized one, and I want a little one, not a tiny one, a little one. I'll put that right there. Oh, I forgot to do something. I thought it was looking, because I'm looking at the original that I've already made. So what I need my big leaf. And what I'm going to do is get me a piece of scratch paper, because I've already glued this down, and yes, there. See, it's not like it's a mistake. Right here. Okay, see there, so we put one there. I want to put this here. And I have noticed with the Bumblebee ink, it starts out dark and then it gets lighter as it dries. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that. There, now doesn't that look way better? Yes, yes indeed. Now let's do the inside. Okay, where's my words? And the inside will be done in soft suede. The sentiment is from the Love of Leaves. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. Isn't that, I love that. Love this set. This font. It's beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to go and ink up my big leaf. Stamp off once. Stamp it. I want to go and open up my Blackberry Bliss, which, if you noticed before, that's pretty juicy. And that one was right here. Yes. You don't have to really much ink on that. But that, much better, right? Right. And lastly, Calypso Coral. That one is quite juicy also. And let's put that right there. There, that's what our inside's going to look like. I love it. I got to go and close everything up because I don't want to have any issues. Okay. Oh, now it looks like I've run out of time on my... Now everything's getting blurry on my end. I suppose it's probably getting blurry for you too. But like I said, I will share this on Thursday. That's what the inside of our card looks like. This is the outside, and this is the inside. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. And even though I made a ton of mistakes tonight, you guys, I know I could count on you to help me out and not be too critical of me. Right? Right. So that's our card. And that's what the inside looks like. I think it turned out great. I love it. I hope you like it too. And with that being said, let's see. Oh, I know. I have to go, and you'll be looking at the ceiling for a second. There we go. There. Got it. No mistakes, just changes. It turned out great. I love how the card turned out. And I just wanted to go and wish everybody a good rest of the week. Hang in there, because I understand the humidity is going to go down. And we'll have a better week. So I knew this was bound to happen eventually, because it's been going too smoothly lately. So, okay, everybody, have a good rest of the week, and happy stamping. I'll see you next week, and I'll have a whole new stamp set to work with. And take care. Thank you.